Double the kills. Nice triple kill. Way to knock them all out. Come on, let's leave them in the dust. Dominating like a true 6-4.
Reloading.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So, I know I didn't post a video yesterday, so I just want to say life happens, and I'm sorry. There was a lot of stuff that I was trying to get caught up on with either around the house as a new homeowner. There's a lot of stuff that you have to take care of. This pool has just been driving me crazy of trying to take care of it and get it ready for the summer. And then also, too, we spent Mother's Day yesterday with my mom and my grandma. So, to your moms, to your family members, you know, that support you throughout your life, you know, I want to wish you guys a happy Mother's Day. It's definitely a day to, you know, bring a lot of support and reflect on what your mother means to you. And for me, I mean, like, God, to me, my grandmother and my mother, you know, mean a whole lot to me. Whether it be my grandmother when I was a little kid and I couldn't spell worth a damn, so she would help me with my spelling test. You know, take me out to the movies and see the little kiddie cartoons. Or even, you know, to my mom that would, you know, when I was a little kid, come to my elementary school and have lunch with me, you know, between her days of working and whatnot. So, you know, props to mothers. I hope you guys have, you know, your mother that has taken care of you and loved you and everything. So, hopefully, as long as you guys, I hope everyone had a loving mother as much as mine. So, I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. But with anything, I have to say, after my video on Friday about my school reunion coming up, I have to say I had a blast. It was such a crazy thing to link up with people that I hadn't seen in so long, and you know, I have to say I did forget some names. That was the one thing I was kind of embarrassed about, because I would see somebody and I'm like, oh my God, I know your face, I do not know your name. And that was just kind of the worst thing about the reunion is, since you haven't seen these people in so long, yeah, you do forget names, and that was the one thing I felt so embarrassed about. So you would have to ask somebody's name, and be like, oh my God, yes, I know exactly who you are. And that's just kind of the funny things of reunions. But the funniest thing about it is that out of my class, so my graduating class in high school was 424. 424 people were in my graduating class. I know some people, I mean, hell, when I was in the Army, I would be like, hey, you know, what's your graduating class? And they'd be like, 15. I'd be like, 15? Holy crap, like, what in the world? So I had a pretty big high school, and I would say that I knew at least 75 to 85% of the students, of the whole student body of my graduating class. The funny thing is that only 19 people showed up to this reunion on Friday, and I was just kind of like, what in the world, for such a big class, and to have this thing, you know, to celebrate, you know, the 10-year anniversary of it, and barely anybody showed up. So I was kind of disappointed by that. But I think the main reason why a whole lot of people did not show up to this thing was because it was at a bar. It was at a bar in downtown Kansas City, and it's just like, look, I'm 28 years old. I don't really drink at all, and the bar thing was never a scene for me. So, I mean, I still went. I still wanted to see everybody, but I'm imagining a lot of people were kind of like me in my shoes, where, you know, a bar was not really the greatest, you know, venue, I guess, to go to. And a lot of people have kids now. So, you know, everybody wants to go to a reunion, and they have kids, and they can't bring their kids to a bar, especially the bar that we went to. I was like, yeah, no, it's pretty shady. But it was great to see everybody. For me, the funny thing for me is looking back to when I was in high school, and, you know, how nervous I was. And I mean, I was a talker, but I wasn't, I guess I didn't feel confident, I guess, in what I would be talking about and who I'd be talking it to. But when I got to this reunion, just the time from high school to now, I've built up so much confidence between either, you know, my wife being around me, or going through the Army and having that experience, or getting out and going into a new career field where you have to have, you know, some type of charisma and charismatic self to, you know, try to interview for a job and get a job. I think all those life experiences just kind of helped me when I actually went back to my reunion and talking with people that back then I normally would not talk to. I mean, these popular kids that, you know, were all into themselves, and I'm happy that for some of them, they've kind of gotten away from that, where they actually will conversate with other people, and I'm happy that I'm able to be confident enough to actually walk in there and be like, hey, what's going on, guys, and ask people about what's going on through their life and what's going on through my life, and I got a lot of enjoyment out of that, and it definitely made me feel proud. It made me feel more proud of myself, and just the whole experience alone just made me feel a lot more confident. And that's the one thing that I kind of, looking back after the reunion happened, I'm just overjoyed that I went ahead and went to my class reunion. There was an event though on Saturday for I guess there was a Royals game coming up, so the event leader wanted to have more people come out to the Royals game and have a tailgate and whatnot. But this is the thing that kind of pissed me off about what was going on. So the person that actually set up this reunion through Facebook didn't even show up Friday to the bar. So it's like, how do you organize something for an entire class and you yourself don't even show up? And then this person had the gall to do like a Facebook Live and complain about how there's not a lot of people showing up to the Royals thing. It's like, look, you didn't show up to your thing that you set up on Friday at this bar, and you're going to complain about people not showing up to the Royals thing. So that kind of drama, that kind of stuff of complaining when you set something up and you didn't put a whole lot of forethought into people's circumstances and where the event is being held at. That was just one thing to me. I'm just like, what in the why you can complain about other people's circumstances and everything, and you did some piss poor planning on this event. So that was just one thing that bugged me. I hated that this high school drama where some people never died, and I just kind of saw that really with that video, that live video I saw. So it was just kind of stupid to me. I just thought it was really dumb for somebody to be like that. But the funny thing is that my wife got to come with me, and she definitely saw everybody's kind of interaction with everyone else, and just the funny thing of having an outsider's view of my high school relationship with everybody and all the different types of personalities in my high school, of the people that actually showed up. For her, she loves people watching, so she was just getting a kick out of watching everybody during the whole ordeal of everybody talking. So I'm glad it was a blast for her, but I definitely had a good time. I look forward to another reunion with everybody. Hopefully we have a bigger turnout next time for 20 or whoever is going to organize it next time. But I hope with this video and the video on Friday, I hope when it comes to your time for these reunions, or maybe you're graduating high school and you're leaving these people, definitely keep in contact with some of these people, because with the reunion that happened, I got a lot of enjoyment out of seeing these people for, I haven't seen them for a long time. And I wish I would have had it kept in contact with some of these people. But I think the one thing that helped me out the most is my life experiences, my life, lessons that I've learned from high school up until now, up until the reunion, definitely helped me out as a person, being able to talk to and have the charisma to talk to people I normally wouldn't have talked to back in high school. So I always thought that was like the one funny thing I got out the entire reunion. But guys, I just want to say thank you for sticking around. I know talking, I guess, kind of about my class reunion is kind of a boring topic, but I have to say, out of the video Friday, you guys had a lot of participation in that video of telling me, what happened, what were you guys up to 10 years ago. So I'm happy I did that. And I think I might do that later on, just because it was a cool thing to look back at everybody's different life experience, and just get a knowledge of where you guys are at, where people that are watching my videos, what stage in life you're at, and maybe it just helps me out as a YouTuber, and helps me kind of communicate things that are happening in my life, and hopefully the lessons I learn and the stuff I learn in my life will help you out tremendously. But one thing I hate about Tone, this Tone stayed away from me so far, and I'm like trying to get over to my Titan and I get killed. Oh my goodness, that was the one out of anything in this match that bugged me the most, was that thing that happened right there. But guys, I want to say thank you for sticking around. I definitely appreciate it. I look forward to a lot more content that I'm bringing to this channel, whether it be Titanfall 2 or other games. I definitely want to get into a lot of other stuff. Battlefield 1 I used to play a whole lot. I don't play it a whole lot anymore. And Rainbow Six. I haven't played Rainbow Six in quite a while, and I would love to get back into that game too. But just to keep it fresh, I want to, keep giving you guys the best content possible. But also give you these little commentaries of what's going on in my life, so we have a better relationship, I guess, between you guys that watch it and me playing it. So I hope you guys like the video. If you did, drop me a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, so you guys never miss another video. But I want to say, guys, thank you again so much for sticking around. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend, and I will see you next time.